Looking forward to it? Kind of. Getting a bit bored now.
Bored. Don't sound too disappointed about it.
Wonderful.
Good morning from Ipoh bus terminal.
Today we are taking a transnational coach service from here down to Malaysia's oldest city, Malacca.
We've been told that the bus journey is around 5.5 hours, but it is very dependent on the traffic. We're Aimee and Lee, a Scottish couple currently travelling the world full-time.
Make sure to subscribe to our channel to follow our adventure.
Lee is currently over at the shop getting us some water. Our accommodation was not the best last night. A bit more backpacker, if you will. It was a little rough. Oh, here he comes.
Just quickly, I wanted to give you the reason why we're leaving Ipoh after less than 24 hours here. When we arrived yesterday, it was looking really run down and really kind of old. A lot of the attractions were closed and abandoned. And then when we got in our grab and spoke to the driver, he was telling us that it's turned into more of like a retirement city as the Malaysians enjoy a peacefuler pace of life here, and the kind of tourist side of it is still there, but more a local tourism and less stuff to see and do now. So we decided not to waste any time here in Malaysia, and we got the next bus out today and we're heading down to Malacca, where hopefully it's a bit more things to do and things to see. Even though we booked our tickets online, we had to pay an extra 2 ringgit each. So an extra 72p in total to get our boarding passes printed here at the bus station. It's the first time we've had to do that, but hey, the bus is cheap enough as it is. For 5.5 hours, it's only costing us now a total of £14.71. Pretty decent, and you'll see what the bus is like. It's an executive coach. Hopefully it's good. It's time to get going and head to the boarding area as our bus is going to be arriving soon. The boards don't really tell you when you can board and when you should go through the gate, but I asked the lady and she told us just to go now, although our bus isn't actually there yet. Okay, the woman that told me to come to the gate and she would scan our tickets has now disappeared. Wonderful. By the sounds of things, our bus is going to be pretty late. We're already after 10 o'clock and they're only just boarding the 22 and the 10:15 buses, so probably going to be 15-20 minutes late at least, I think. Okay, they have called our bus for boarding. Let's go. Thank you. There she goes, our home for the next 5 to 6 hours. Looking forward to it, kind of. Today's seat is 1A and 1B, so hopefully we should have a good view of the road we're traveling on. There they go. Nice and comfy. We've got loads of leg room here. And the seats are pretty comfy. Happy days. It's currently 10:20 and that is us just leaving Ipoh bus terminal. So we're only 5 minutes late leaving, which is pretty good timing. And hopefully it's a nice smooth ride down to Malacca. Now that we are on our way to Malacca, I thought I'd give you a quick seat tour. The seat is nice, it's comfy, it's pretty wide. The bus is in a 2 and then 1 configuration on the other side. It has a pretty good recline on it, so there shouldn't be any bother getting asleep on this bus. It is a nice comfy seat. The only problem I'm having with it is it has this big armrest in the middle of it. It's pretty wide and kind of unnecessary, and it just makes the seat a little bit narrower and you can't really spread out the same, especially if you're traveling with the person sitting next to you like I am.
Don't sound too disappointed about it. There's also USBs, so you can charge your devices. It's down in the middle between us. However, we don't have any storage pockets because we're at the front, so there's nowhere to put our stuff. Hence why we keep passing these headphones back and forth. Oh, we're stopping for petrol already. It also doesn't have any footstools, again, because we're at the front, so I've got plenty leg room, but Lee doesn't, and he's got nowhere to actually put his feet on, so...
But the bus is pretty quiet, so I'm planning on maybe going sitting over on the single seat on the front row there if I need some extra leg room.
So overall, no real big complaints.
Apart from the fact that we're stopped already and we're only 9 minutes in.
He needs petrol, apparently.
That's us exactly 1 hour into our journey. It's 20 past 11 and it looks like we're maybe stopping at a service stop. Okay, no, we've just driven past the big bus stop, so maybe not. But we've definitely pulled off the motorway into what looks like a service stop. We'll find out. So far it's been nice and comfy and a pretty smooth ride. Okay, we have stopped and Amy's getting off to the toilet, so she's chuffed. It looks like there's another transnational coach right in front of us which has broken down because they're taking people in cases off of it, and there's like a mechanic with the engine covers open, so it looks like we're maybe taking the people from that coach onto this coach because it looks like it's broken down. So it's an unplanned pit stop, but Amy's chuffed because she gets to go to the toilet. We have went from being pretty much empty bus to now pretty much a full bus. And we're about to get going for our next hour on the road.
Let's go.
Yeah, you've seen that right. The sign says no food and drink.
No crisping allowed.
Amy's eating crisps.
You just have to not crunch. You have to suck them.
Well, I can't have her being the only one getting in trouble.
I mean, it's like a 5.5 hour bus journey. They can't expect us to go that long.
That is us just coming on to the 3 hour mark on this bus now, and we have arrived into Kuala Lumpur, which unfortunately it's Saturday, means a lot of traffic. Currently it's not been too bad, there's been a few bits we've been stuck up, but not ridiculously bad. Okay, we stopped here at TBS in Kuala Lumpur and we've gotten off the bus so we can use the toilet. I've just seen a bus pull up here which says it's first class massage coach. Don't know why we never booked that one. Very interesting as to what that actually means. And there it goes, this is our bus that's been taking us from Ipoh to Kuala Lumpur and now from Kuala Lumpur down to Malacca. 3 and a bit hours so far and I've no idea how long left. On you go.
We've just hit hour 5 of this bus journey and we just had a look and we still have over an hour to go until we reach Malacca. So it's taking a lot longer than we'd expected.
Starting to get a little bit bored now. It is fine because it's nice and comfy, but 6 hours is quite a long time to spend in a bus. Especially during the day. If it was at night and it was dark, it would maybe be a bit better because it could be easier to sleep, but right in the middle of the day, we've not eaten breakfast or lunch, just had a couple of little snacks, so getting a bit bored now.
Bored.
That is pretty much exactly 6 hours to the minute since we left Ipoh this morning. We're just pulling into Malacca bus terminal.
we have arrived in Malacca. We're just waiting for everyone else to get off so that we can get our bags from up on the top and then go and get our big bags and then go find our hotel.
We're really starting a trend of not eating when we're on travel days. We literally got up at 7:30 this morning. We've been on that bus for 6 hours. It's now almost 4:30 and we have eaten half a bag of cookies and a tube of Pringles on the bus. And that is literally it all day. And for people like us that like our food, that's not a lot.
The bus station is also an entire market and shopping centre and food court. There was loads of stuff.
I need to refrain from buying anything though because we really need to get to our hotel so we can get some food. 7 ringgits, cannot complain at that. It's like £1.20, £1.30. Happy days, we've secured a grab and we are 9 minutes away till he's here and then we'll be off to our hotel. If you're travelling to Southeast Asia, well, I don't know the whole area that they cover, but especially Indonesia, Malaysia, the 2 countries we've been to so far, Grab is 100% must get. It's like an Uber mixed with Uber Eats, mixed with Deliveroo, mixed with home delivery shopping. You can get anything ordered on it and you can get cars like Uber and they're so much cheaper than a taxi. Like,
going to Baby Hotel.
yeah.
Time to go to our hotel.
We are arrived at our hotel.
Watch the roof.
Thank you very much. Oh, look at this for service.
Lovely stuff.
Thank you. Oh, can't beat someone taking your bags for you. Okay, we are checked into our room. We're on the 9th floor. So we're gonna head up and see what it looks like. Hotel looks pretty nice and grand just now. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Oh, someone's taking our bags for us. I love it. We're in. Oofed. Shut up, boys. Now this is what we're talking about. Let's just say our accommodation in Ipoh was one of the reasons that we decided to leave. It was not the world's best. And now we have this. Beautiful, look at the view. There looks to be much more going on here in Malacca and we look to be pretty close to where everything is. We've got a map that the concierge just gave us downstairs. We've got 2 nights here at this hotel and then we're moving to a different hotel for another 3 nights. So we've got 5 nights here in Malacca, loads of time to explore. Make sure to hit subscribe to the channel to check out the videos that we make here and the rest of our journey around the world.